it's Jessie from Squeegee Ink. In this video I'm going to show you all about our freestanding custom clothing rail that we've designed. Actually, Em designed it and she's made this free PDF that's available on our website for downloading, and it shows all the different components and how to configure them to get a display like this for your shop. Now, Em actually designed this and put this all together, so I haven't actually seen this PDF before, so I'm going to have a challenge of myself and I'm going to assemble it all and see how easy this plan is to follow. Before we get into the challenge, I just wanted to talk to you about some of the benefits that we found using this kind of configuration. And one of them has definitely been when we do campaigns, we might release like a whole set of t-shirts and need to communicate to the customer about the campaign that we're doing. So for example, at Christmas we did this raise £5 for a local charity for every t-shirt sale. So in order to communicate that really clearly to the customer, we had signs hanging down from here and at the bottom just to kind of bring the whole display together and keep it nice and fresh and visual. And then also we found that, say if we've got things like shorts next to jackets, next to t-shirts, we can really easily move these with an Allen key and then put them in different locations at different heights, and we can move this table around. It just means that merchandising the display is really easy and it keeps it visually fresh for people as they come into the shop, so they can quickly see, oh, they must have a whole new t-shirt range out. We chose to go to the metal store for all of the equipment and components that we're using in this build, and the reason is because that's what we've always done. We've always used them for our A-board, our railings, for our market stall as well, and it just ties in the aesthetic of what Blind Maggot is. Another reason is because I don't want to be doing any cutting or anything that I don't have to. So we've designed the whole thing around using pre-made components. So even these boards are ones that you can really easily just take off the shelf from B&Q. You don't have to cut them down or anything. So tool-wise, on what you need to build this, you literally just need an Allen key to do all of the little adjustments and attachments. And then we chose to screw in this board at the top, so we did need a screwdriver for that. So again, using the metal store means that we can literally just plug in all of the different lengths of the poles, tell them all the components, and they do all of the cutting for us, because cutting these metal poles is no joke. It's really, really difficult, but obviously they do it in a really clean and precise way that means that everything goes together just as it's supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this now, and in the meantime you can watch a little video of Em making it for the first time when we first opened the shop.
Em assembles, Jessie dismantles, building a custom display that'll leave you in down zone. The centerpiece is crucial, our garments on display, laying poles and clamps and foundation. Laying out the poles, precision on display, counting parts, neatly organized array, centerpiece essentials, fashion display, poles are lined in a measured display.
I'm going to put this together without any help from Em, and I'm going to time it to see how long it takes me. Everything is laid out. I've got my boards, I've got all my poles, I've got all my brackets, my little Allen key and a couple of screws. I am ready to do this challenge. The very longest poles are A's, not B's. So I've done the longest poles here instead of the shortest.
Do we do it then?
What's wrong?
Might be a good time to point out the sloppy workmanship of these being up and these being inside, but these ones being on the outside.
I don't think I care. No?
A few moments later.
Do you think I should do that? I'm going to screw in the top because that doesn't take anything away from it, and then I might go back and do those.
You can't screw in the top until you've got everything in place. The top is the very last thing.
I stopped the timer at just over an hour. I definitely could have done better. The thing that kept tripping me up was that it looks a lot better if all the bolts and these little bits here are facing inwards and down as much as possible. And when I was making the big one, I kept forgetting to do that, so then you'd have to take off huge parts and then turn them around and put them back on. So I reckon I could do it in about 45 minutes. And certain parts are probably a two-man job with like holding poles so that other poles don't fall over. But in general, I think it was quite easy. Now the costings from the metal store, all of the metal components came to $330. That's including the VAT and the free delivery in there as well. And then these boards were from B&Q and they were £20 each, which makes the total $370. In all, I think it's really good value for money, because if you look elsewhere for these kind of units, it's a lot more expensive and you haven't got all this like flexibility to adapt it to how you need. Whereas here we've got loads of different levels and we can have merchandising and lots of different stock at different angles. The final step is just re-merchandising it, putting our mannequin back up and all the clothes back where they're supposed to be. loads of new videos coming out soon that we're just editing at the moment, all about fitting out the shop, things like laying the floor, taking the ceiling out, loads of stuff like that. And I really hope you find it useful following us on our journey. It'd be great if you could actually subscribe to the channel. That encourages us to build it and gives us the resources we need to make more videos for you guys. Obviously, like, comment if you can think of any other configurations that we could have this unit in, and I hope to see you in the next video.